Yes, yes, what can I do for you? Busy, busy. No time for chatty, chatty. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. My father has much to answer for. I know he will explain everything, and if Death's hand is there, I'll have some words for him as well. Kang, those flags that I gave you, the ones with the royal seals, mount them on your pile of scrap and let's go. I don't want to waste any more time.
Yes, ma'am, no argument. Garish flags to stop the turrets. Just no yelling while we fly. The space is small and it echoes loudly. Yes, Princess. At your word.
We must hurry to my father. This entrance allows me to come and go as I please. There are no guards or sentries here to hinder us. coming. It seems this entrance is no longer as disused as I believed.
Princess Leon, what are you doing here? And dressed like that? I'm sorry, Princess, but Death's Hand ordered this area sealed and...
That is of no concern to me. My father's will is law, and it is to him that I will speak. Stand aside.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass. Please, Princess. There are Lotus assassins throughout the tunnels with orders to attack all who enter.
You dare disobey my order? You force my hand!
Princess?
We must reach the throne room unopposed. He will wake in a few hours. Shall we go? Our meeting with my father can't come soon enough. I must hear it from my father's mouth. I must hear how he explains all these lies, the golems, Death's Hand, all of it. You go ahead, but only take one other with you. The rest should guard the rear and only fight if needed. I do not want a full war within these sacred walls. I would prefer to be up front, but if not, I will catch up if there is anything important to say. Come, let's go.
Yeah.
Time to bloody my axes.
Legendary strike. I have been healed. Legendary strike. My body. I am perfection.
This is one of the many spires within the palace, where visitors are raised as if by the glory of the Empire. Without a guide, you could be lost here for days.
You know, it looks a lot smaller from the outside.
Legendary strike. Using tiger.
We are nearly to the throne room. Although my father has let these unseen parts of the palace fall into disrepair, these chambers are the tombs of past leaders. We would be here for days, and you likely know the most prominent anyway. Sagacious Tien, the first emperor, founder of the Jade Empire, and builder of it. Cormia, the Swift Arrow, defender of the First Age and commander of the Borderlands during the Horse Lord. Sang-Si, the Broken Bow, the first woman to rule openly. She... The latest tombs belong to the Emperor's brothers, Prince Sun Li and Sun Qin. You have caused me to doubt this, but here they are. That is what you said he told you, but here is the tomb of the glorious strategist before you. Is this... No, they have been sealed for 20 years. I don't have any more proof than what was announced to the people. I don't know what that is worth anymore. And your next question will be, what is in there if the brothers aren't? I can't say, but my father will explain everything. He has to. But your conviction is disturbing. I will definitely bring this up with my father when we confront him. We are close to the throne room. The longer we take, the more questions I have.
Staff! Releasing tiger!
Here it is. Entrance to my father's throne room. I doubt he'll take this intrusion kindly, especially not with the information we've learned.
Then this is it. This is what you were meant to do. To face the Emperor in the heart of the Empire. All our hard work, sagacious Zoo's sacrifice. After all of this, All I can think about is how much more there is to be said between us. I understand. Instead of words, a promise for tomorrow.
If you two are through, we must find your master, and the truth of what has been happening in the Empire. I can only hope that my father has been the victim in this. I pray he has the answers I seek. The fate of the Empire depends on it.
Сидит, смотрит телевизор, ты вот это по духу послушай.
20 years, Lee. I have waited long enough. Atone for your treachery and give me what I require.
Look to yourself, brother. You would have done the same.
I am the eldest, and therefore the Emperor. I have you at a disadvantage, and yet you toy with me. What do you know, glorious strategist? Where is the spirit monk amulet?
You will find out soon enough, brother.
Father!
Child? What are you doing here? I have important matters. And what have you done to yourself? You look like a common street woman.
And who is this? You invite filth into the halls of my palace? This is not how the child of the Emperor should act.
Don't lecture me! Master Lee's student brought me evidence from the Lotus Assassin Fortress. You allowed Death's Hand to corrupt the Empire!
Master Lee's student. This child, the very person who tested my Lotus Assassins, brought to my doorstep by my own daughter. Brother Lee, did you plant the seeds for this fool to come here? Layers upon layers, always the glorious strategist. The lost sibling of the beloved Emperor's son, forced to hide at the edge of the Empire, until Death's Hand brought him to me.
Father, you said your brothers were killed. I don't understand.
I don't blame you for your foolishness. What can you possibly know? The Emperor is the manifestation of divine power.
That is your role as figurehead. How could you betray the people? Your greed has unsettled the whole of the Empire. The dead no longer sleep.
My child, remember your place. I have no patience for anyone that challenges my authority, not even you. Kill the rest. They are unimportant.
No! I won't let you disgrace the Empire!
Enough! I am God, Emperor's son! In my youth, I ruled dutifully. But nature does not respect titans. Withering drought, not battle, threatened to take my throne. But I would not allow it. I assaulted the underworld and claimed the great water dragon. And neither the treachery of my siblings nor my failing body could stop me. I am no longer a slave to time's decay. My actions have brought the Empire great strength, and its Emperor endless power. Who among you would dare challenge my right to rule?
Чё потерял? Он на диване сидит. Найдешь сразу же.
That glow. Brother Lee hid the amulet in plain sight and acted as his own diversion, just as Death's hand diverted attention from me. The obvious threat hid the insidious one. Do you even know what you hold, child? What truly led you? But for whom, I wonder, do you blindly follow the will of your master? Is anything so simple? You were guided to me. What did Lee tell you? That I murdered your people and caused the restless dead? Side effects, afterthoughts. His is about power, and I will add yours to what I have stolen. Even if you are impervious to my sorcery, it changes nothing. I am a god. Come, student of Lee, your quest for death is at an end.
Legendary strike. Stab. Legendary strike.
weaklings! All of you! Your defiance grows tiresome, student of me. You must learn your place in the order of things.
Legendary strike. I have been healed. Legendary strike. Ice shard. I must try a different. Legendary strike. Leaping tight. Stab. Legendary strike. Leaping tight. Stab. Legendary strike. I must try a different leaping time. Stab. Legendary strike. My body. Leaping tight. Stab. Legendary strike. I must try a leaping tight. I must. Stab. Legendary strike. Leaping tight. My body. Legendary strike. Stab. Legendary strike.
has gone as it should. I'm sure there is, my student. Your abilities have grown immensely, but it also does my heart good to see that you have remembered the basics of what I taught. Even the flaws.
Death has come to you, but life can be regained. I will guide you through madness to the light. Follow the pillar of light.
Legendary strike. White demon. Leaping titan.
Your master betrayed you, as he once betrayed his brother. A revenge years in the planning.
Legendary strike. My style. Stab! I'm a sleeping tiger!
He trained you to fight a tyrant, but with a flaw. He wanted you vulnerable in your moment of triumph. The dragon amulet is in his hands, reassembled. He will consume my power, but all is not lost. Seek my light.
My style!
Your master claims the throne and my power. He will rule as a god unless he is stopped.
You cannot...
You have done well, mortal, but your journey is far from over. Time grows short, and we must act quickly if we are to stop your Master Li. Your master, Sun Li, the glorious strategist, betrayed you. He killed you to claim the power of the Emperor, my power, as his own. You are dead. I am the Water Dragon, immortal guardian of the path to the underworld. I shepherd the dead, leading them to my holy temple in Dirge, the gateway to the afterlife. But 20 years ago, the Emperor and his brothers attacked Dirge. They burned my temple, slew my servants, and defiled my body so the Emperor could claim my power. When Emperor Sun Hai fell, I reclaimed some of my power, enough to call your spirit here. But now I am fading once more. Sun Li consumes my energy. Your former master has long desired power, to impose his will on the Empire. His plan took years to form, but the prize was too grand to let go to waste on his brother's madness. He consumes my essence to become a god, but he does not yet fully control his power. That is why I could bring you here, and why we can speak now. My strength wanes. We must act quickly. For you to fulfill your destiny, I must send you to Dirge now, while Sun Li struggles to control his newfound power. The glorious strategist knows patience. Li has planned this for 20 years. When Dirge fell, he rescued you only because he believed you were a tool he could use. You will learn this and more, but we must move quickly. When he discovers what I have done, he will try to seal this realm and prevent me from sending you to Dirge. My temple at Dirge is defiled. I do not have the power to restore you to life, but I can send your spirit to Dirge, so you may cleanse the taint corrupting my holy sanctum. Hurry! If you restore the fountains of Dirge, I can restore you to life. If you do not, Master Li will become unstoppable. Seek out Abbot Song. He will help you. Restore the fountains of Dirge. Restore my power, and I will speak to you again.
Keeping tight. Leaping tight. You cannot compete. Legendary strike.
This cannot be. Is it really possible? I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned. You don't recognize me? No, of course not. You were just an infant when you were taken from us. I am the spirit of Abbot Song, slain many years ago by the glorious strategist. Before my death, I was the head of the Spirit Monk Order, your order. Master Li, he is Sun Li, the traitor. How out of balance the world has become when one of our order believes Sun Li to be his master. You are a spirit monk, born here in Dirge and cleansed in the sacred fountains. You were an I tried to save you from the slaughter, only to lose you to Li. I can only imagine what lies and distortions he told you about Dirge, your heritage, and his own role in events here. But now, you deserve to hear that 30 years ago, the long drought struck the land. For a decade, crops withered and died, starving people. Despite his position, Emperor Sun Hai could not alter the natural order. He demanded that his brother, through Sun Li's cunning, the armies of the Emperor laid siege to the gates of Dirge. They came to... The soldiers of the Imperial Army swarmed over us, too many to count. My spirit... We were beaten. All around me, my fellow spirit monks were dying. I tried to hold the attackers at bay. Prince Qin attacked me, and then Master Li cut me down from behind. The Emperor ascended unopposed, but already Sun Li and Prince Qin plotted against him. The glorious strategist was not content to watch his brother come to power. Emperor Sun Hai, ruler of the Jade Empire, stepped beyond his station and slew the water dragon, claiming her power for his own. His brothers tried to strike him down, but they could not know he would be so strong. Infused with the water dragon's power, he was now unbelievably powerful. Sun Li escaped with his life, but he left his brother, Prince Qin, to suffer the Emperor's terrible vengeance. A spirit monk child still lived. He killed your guardian. Claiming his identity, no longer a servant of the Emperor, Li abandoned his fearsome armor to become the master you thought you knew. If you and the amulet were the key to defeating his brother, he might still claim that power. Li disappeared with you and the amulet, escaping the Emperor's retribution. With his newfound power, the Emperor, as a taunt to his traitorous brother, bound Qin's spirit to the armor Li had left behind, and Death's Hand was born. You were the last of the spirit monks. Sun Li saw our attempt to save you as confirmation of your importance. He believed you were meant to restore. He trained you to be an instrument of vengeance, an agent to succeed where he and Prince Qin had failed. And the glorious strategist has won. You were the last of the spirit monks, but now you are just a ghost like the rest of us. No one is left to oppose Sun Li. You spoke with the water dragon? Of course! Only she could guide your spirit to Dirge, while all others must wander the mortal world. I worried that our last hope had died with you, but now I see you have come to restore the fountains of Dirge. The first step in restoring the water dragon herself. As leader of the spirit monks in life, I am bound by honor and duty to aid you in this task. I swear, I will not abandon you until the fountains of Dirge are... I can guide you here in Dirge, this lost home of yours. I know the monastery well, and will do everything in my power to help you restore the fountains. The fountains were tainted with human blood, which shattered their seals. The blood that stained them is gone. Replacing the seals should restore them. I know the monastery well. If there are... The amulet is an artifact of great power, though few truly understand. The amulet is a powerful tool, but it is only a tool. When you were first learning to unleash the power within you, the amulet helped you to focus your mind and energy. But you are a spirit monk. The power of the water dragon was always in you, not in the amulet. Now, I did not want the amulet to fall into the hands of our enemy. When I realized the battle was lost, I gave the pieces to my apprentices and told them to flee to the farthest reaches of the Empire. The core of the amulet was given to the young monk who fled. I knew the core alone would be enough for you to start discovering your true power. But anyone else would need to find all the pieces to use the amulet. You are probably right. We must restore the water dragon's power. The guardian of this fountain is destroyed, and I weep for her. She was once one of our order. This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirits, long before the attack, Li sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted the fountains, the power system... After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others, and he used the power of the water dragon to bind their spirits to the fountain. Their crime was terrible, but they did not deserve this fate. They suffered endless torment from which they could never escape. Such is the power of the binding. The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the water dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad. If we found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then the binding is a great gift from the water dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. A spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them. The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the water dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but this is not the time for lessons or instruction. It worked! The fountain is restored, and the gates to the inner courtyard have opened. You have nothing to fear here, though many dangers. The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here and Li cut me down on the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Li take you. And I found... My spirit cannot leave, Dirge. None of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years. I cannot say what fate lies ahead, but after
The first fountain has been restored. You have done well.
Great mistress, it is heaven itself.
I have left you without my guidance for far too long, Abbot Son. But I could not speak with you. My strength was consumed. You are the last. There is no one else that can do what you are destined to do. I had to conserve and prepare. I did not know the exact day you would cross. I was able to guide you here because there was an instant between the Emperor's death and when Sun Li claimed my power. I regained some energy. Li is consuming my power, drawing it through the amulet he stole when he betrayed you. You must... He is corrupting its nature. Fortunately, you now see that as a spirit monk, essence gems will serve you without it. The amulet trains you to access what is already present, something Sun Li misunderstood. However, as a focus, let the wisdom of the abbot guide you if you need aid. Restore...
I sense my former student refuses to rest easy. The time for subtlety is past. You are too valuable to abandon a second time. Come, we must return to Dirge.
Here, but the seal is missing. This could only be possible if the Guardian... This is troubling. I feel a foul taint here. There are unnamed things barred from entering both the mortal world. Such a creature would be drawn to the corruption of the fountain. The creature would not go far. Wait, do you feel that?
I, the message from my master. You restored one of the fountain, but the Guardian seals its wish. I am the beginning of suffering. It was I who devoured the Guardian out of this fountain and me out to traverse the path of the demon.
I agree. The demon will... But there may be a way to yet overcome this demon. I know of a gem here in the monastery. A gem... The gem has been kept here in the monastery for many generations, guarded by... The demon seeks to lure us to its lair, but it may also be trying to lure us away from the gem. You are the last spirit monk. Rewards will not keep you from the gem. But take care. Its power. Battling through such creatures may be just as difficult as facing.
Sleeping tight. You cannot come.
What's this? Another spirit drawn to... For 20 years, I have sought to pass the wards protecting this gem. It's... You are bold. Do you not know my power? You bear the mark of the water dragon. You can pass through the wards.
I am perfection.
Тёма, планшет смотришь, смотри планшет. Мама твой сериал смотрит. Она ж тебя не отвлекает. Вот это её не отвлекает.
Sleeping tight.
similar to a water dragon who wants to rule. Dirge belongs to the master I serve. His strength grows. He feeds on the taint of his place. He has no name. He's a being from neither the mortal world nor the spirit realm. He is darkness. He is suffering. He is sorrow. I do not fear you, for the power of my master flows through the earth, the heavens, the living and the dead, all around. But do not fear. You
All my long years of study and all my life, I knew spirits, and the temple itself is the center of Dirge. We should. The second fountain is restored. It is difficult. The immortal purity of the water is befouled by... For a mortal, love's life, sacrifice of blood. The gates are open. We can make our way through the temple courtyard to the temple.
Keeping time.
The second fountain is restored, and for this I thank you. But from this point on, Abbot Song cannot travel with you. He must lead his fellows from...
Great Mistress, I have tried to lead them, to free them, but they will not listen to me. They cannot even see me.
You suffered doubt in defeat, but you are strengthened by the actions of this spirit monk. Go. Lead your...
Yes, Great Mistress, it is all so clear. I will do as you say, and the spirit monks shall avenge...
Abbot Song has done all he can for us. For too long he has been apart from his brethren. Now he can finally join them. A great evil awaits, and only you have the power to defeat it. Destroy the creature. With Dirge restored, a great portion of my power will return. I will be able to grant rest to my loyal servants. The true corruption of Dirge rests in the temple, where Emperor Sun Hai struck me down. That desecration drew terrible things to Dirge. An abomination has gorged itself for 2 decades on the pain and suffering. All creatures, all spirits, even the gods, have their place. But this nameless thing is not truly part of our existence. Sun High disrupted the natural order, and unknowingly gave birth to a mindless evil driven only by instinct. I cannot aid you in this battle. The very taint that feeds your enemy keeps me from entering.
You cannot join this battle. Your destiny lies in the temple at the top of the stairs.
The taint is destroyed. My temple is cleansed. Dirge is restored. After 20 years. Your loyalty is noble. Your service appreciated. You show the humble traits of a true spirit monk. I can act now, but not for long. Sun Li will soon command all of my power. To complete my restoration, you must return to the mortal world. Find my body. Sun Hai devoured my heart, but he needed time to siphon my power. He kept my body from dying, trapped between life and death, held like a trophy in his imperial palace. That was how he ended the drought. You must find my body and kill it, so that when you defeat your former master, my power is free to dissipate. Until then, I cannot be reborn.
Тёма, что тебе было сказано? Ты ешь давай, сейчас отберу у тебя планшет. Так ты будешь быстрее кушать. Без планшета, да, наверное? Сел, покушал, потом смотри дальше.
Be prepared. Sun Li will not fall as easily as his brother. The Emperor had to proceed slowly. Sun Li has used the amulet to take much more power far more quickly. You must destroy my body in the palace to weaken him. But there is more you can do. I see within you the knowledge of his child. If it lives, Li's rage can be proven false. See through my eyes and shape what you already know. One among you was born to the light of a false morning sun. Already she senses it was the burning of Dirge. But Dirge is not known to the Empire. It is a secret place, and its death was only visible from one height, one vantage, the palace of the family sun. And then spirited away from the tale your lost friend told. Born while the brothers attacked this place, killed after Li was cast out. He never knew her. Sun Li does not look with the eyes of a father. His gaze does not seek life. She was appraised as a tool, just as you were, but her potential did not hold his interest. The loss of his family hides his ambition, perhaps even from himself. It may benefit you to reveal this, but my body must also die. I have called your allies to Dirge, not the spirit realm where we are now, but to the Dirge that exists in the mortal world. You will meet them there when you are restored. The maddened spirits that swarm this realm hunger for passage anywhere. I will not be able to stop them following you, but there is no other way. Remember, find my body in the palace and destroy it, or you will not be able to defeat Sun Li. Enter the portal. I return to you the life that was so wrongly taken.
for them.
All right, everyone calm down. We managed to lose them, but we'll have to stay out of sight for a while.
But what can we do now? The last hope for the Empire died in the palace.
I don't know. We'll think of something. For now, we have to make sure we survive.
All is not lost. Hear me.
We must go to Dirge.
What? Why?
We must go to Dirge, quickly. There's no time to explain.
Was not sealed quickly enough. Defeat the maddened creatures that have followed you, or your life will once again be undone.
Stab!
Fellows, they know about your awakening and are on their way to the shelter of Dirge. Hurry, others will find you soon enough.
Saira Nikufuki, Anatir Sawir Pika. Duki Yir, Wosai Ir Nusi, Wo Nika Wono.